Can you spot the fake? Deepfakes, cloned voices, instant wire scams. AI just broke cybersecurity. One email, one call, millions vanish. Would you catch it? AI now writes emails that mirror your boss, your tone, your schedule. It dials finance with a cloned voice and demands an urgent transfer. It drafts malware, probes clouds, and tests passwords while you sleep. Filters miss it. Teams drown in alerts. Attacks land faster than humans can blink. The rulebook? Torched. Old defenses assume time, patterns, and clumsy mistakes. This enemy is fast, personal, and endlessly variable. That's why security teams are getting buried worldwide. Here's the flip. Disruption creates opportunity. In 30 seconds, here's how AI broke cybersecurity and how to capitalize. I'll show you the new attack playbook, the gap it opened, and the roles paying to close it. Then we'll dive straight into the problem, the impact, and the path to your first job. Section 1. The problem, the new wave of AI-powered attacks. So what does it mean that AI broke cybersecurity? The game changed. Forget cartoonish Prince emails. We all learned those. Today's attacks are polished, targeted, and near invisible. They blend in, adapt on the fly, and slip past legacy defenses. Generative AI is letting criminals create hyper-realistic scams at scale. Imagine an email that perfectly mimics your CEO's writing style, references your latest project, and asks you to pay a fake invoice. These AI phishing campaigns generate thousands of unique versions of an attack, constantly changing to bypass traditional security filters. It gets worse. Cybercriminals are cloning executives' voices with AI to trick finance departments into making urgent wire transfers. One firm lost over $240,000 this way. AI is also turbocharging every stage of a cyber attack. Malicious models like WormGPT and FraudGPT are being trained to help criminals write malware and automate their attacks. An attack that once took weeks can now be launched in minutes by one person with the right AI. This is a whole new ballgame. Section 2. The impact. A desperate global hunt. This explosion of AI-driven attacks has created a nightmare for businesses, governments, and even hospitals around the world. The sheer number of attacks is accelerating at a terrifying rate, and the cost is staggering. In the United States, the average data breach has now hit an all-time high of over $22 million. But the real crisis, the one that isn't getting enough attention, is the human one. The people on the front lines, our cybersecurity professionals, are completely overwhelmed. A huge number of security experts now say that AI-driven threats are their #1 concern. They're drowning in a sea of alerts, and the vast majority turn out to be false alarms, making it nearly impossible to spot the real threats hidden in all that noise. This has triggered a desperate global hunt for talent. There's a massive gap between the endless flood of sophisticated attacks and the number of skilled people available to fight back. Right now, there is a global cybersecurity workforce shortage of around 4.8 million people. To put that in perspective, the entire workforce would need to grow by nearly 87% just to meet today's demand. In the United States alone, there are hundreds of thousands of unfilled cybersecurity jobs. What's wild is that while the threat is growing exponentially, the cybersecurity workforce is struggling to keep up. It's not a small gap, it's a chasm. Companies are desperate. To try and solve it, they are pouring unbelievable amounts of money into cybersecurity, with some analysts predicting that AI is expanding the total market for security providers toward $2 trillion. But money can't buy experts that simply don't exist. This massive, urgent, and global shortage is the single biggest reason for the opportunity we're about to dive into. Section 4. The opportunity. We've seen the problem and the impact, a global security crisis. But where there's crisis, there's opportunity. This threat has created an unprecedented job boom, completely reshaping the tech job market. The demand for information security analysts is projected to grow by 29% over the next decade. And with a massive talent shortage, salaries are skyrocketing. The median annual wage is already over $124,000, with companies in a bidding war for anyone with the right skills. So what jobs are on fire? The biggest demand is for cloud security specialists who secure companies' digital real estate, AI security engineers who build the defenses to fight back against AI attacks, and governance, risk, and compliance analysts who create the rules to ensure AI is used safely. And it's not just tech companies. Healthcare, finance, and government are hiring like crazy because for them, a cyber attack is a full-blown catastrophe. Section 4. The how-to. Skills and first steps. You might think you need to be a coding genius to get a job in cybersecurity, but the path is more accessible than you think. The key is focusing on the skills companies are desperately looking for. First, cloud security is the foundation. Next, AI and machine learning defense, a massive growth area. Then there's zero trust architecture, a modern mindset where you never trust, always verify. And finally, data analysis and incident response, a timeless skill for stopping attacks. Your first step? Explore online courses with hands-on labs. Companies now value practical skills and industry certifications, not just degrees. Navigating this new world can feel overwhelming, which is why having a clear roadmap is so important. If you want to future-proof your career and learn about the specific skills and certifications that will actually land you a job in this booming industry, the bottom line is this: AI has rocked the world of cybersecurity. It's unleashed a level of danger we've never seen before, and a lot of organizations are playing a frantic game of catch-up. But this disruption has also kicked the door wide open to one of the biggest career opportunities of our lifetime. While AI is automating some tasks, it is not replacing skilled human experts. In fact, it's making them more valuable than ever. The demand for professionals who can think critically, out-strategize the enemy, and manage these powerful new AI tools is exploding. The jobs are out there, they pay incredibly well, and they offer a chance to do truly meaningful work on the front lines of our new digital world. The question is no longer if AI will change the job market, it's whether you'll be ready to seize the opportunity it's creating. The hunt for talent is on. Now's the time to get in the game.